Okay, guys, going to talk about giant structures and simple molecules. So first I have here a giant structure. Now, anytime in an exam, in a chemistry paper 1, that they ask you, why does this substance, insert any name you want, sodium chloride, diamond, graphite, why does this substance have a high melting point? Our answer is, it is a giant structure with lots of strong bonds that need lots of energy to break. It really doesn't matter if it's giant ionic, giant covalent, or giant metallic. You can say that if you can work out what that substance is, and there are ways to work that out. But I'm talking about getting these basic marks on this question. Another question they'll ask is, why does this substance, or why is this substance a solid at room temperature? Same answer. Lots of strong bonds require lots of energy to break. Giant structure. 3 important points. Okay, another question. Why is this substance hard? Next thing, exactly the same. It's a giant structure. Lots of strong bonds require lots of energy to break. So giant structures, whether they're metallic, ionic, or covalent, have high melting points. Look, if I want to melt this, I need to separate these particles. I can't do that very easily. I need to get them far apart. I've got to break all these bonds. Look how much energy this is taking for me to break the bonds. Only once I've broken the bonds can I spread the particles out. Can they move away from each other and become a liquid? So giant structures, high melting points, high boiling points, lots of strong bonds, need lots of energy to break. Let's look at simple. Okay, here's a simple molecule, okay? Biggest mistake people make, they say that simple molecules have weak bonds. They don't. They have very strong bonds. Just think in GCSE Chemistry, there's no such thing as a weak bond. You should not say the words weak bond. Okay, you may be asked, why does this substance have a low melting point or low boiling point? Or why is this a gas? Or why is this a liquid? And the answer is always the same. 3 points. It's a simple molecule, only has weak intermolecular forces. There's no bonds between the molecules like in our giant structure. So simple molecule, weak forces between the molecules, or you can say weak intermolecular forces that does not need a lot of energy to overcome and spread them out. Very easy. Okay. So anytime they ask you, why is hydrogen a gas? Simple molecule, weak intermolecular forces, doesn't require a lot of energy to break those forces. Why is carbon dioxide a gas? The same answer. Simple molecule, weak intermolecular forces, doesn't require a lot of energy to overcome. They could ask you, why does water have a low boiling point? And we would say the same thing. Weak intermolecular forces, doesn't need a lot of energy to break. It's a simple molecule. And that's your answer. Don't catch yourself saying, oh, it's got weak bonds. That's wrong. It has very strong bonds, just like our giant structures, but it has weak forces. All right, I hope that helps. That comes up every single year without fail. It is guaranteed to come up in your chemistry paper. There has never been a GCSE Chemistry paper 1 where giant structures and simple molecules hasn't come up. So make sure you learn it. Let's get to the marks.